Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Last time, we met the Masked Gentleman. Also, Dalston got arrested. Henry appeared. He just looks the exact same, but with a little tiny beard. Anyways, we're going back to the past. Layton is telling more of his backstory in Chapter 4, which is a much shorter chapter. I'm pretty sure. Story so far. Layton is telling Emmy and Luke more about his past in order to shed some light on the present. In the past, Randalls has solved a puzzle pointing to an ancient treasure noted in Donald Rutledge's ancient histories. He believes that the solution to this puzzle will lead him to the greatest find of the century. Chapter 4. Angela's Tears. Whoa. What is that? That, my friends, is the hidden message of Norwell. That's the hidden message? What are you talking about? Now, keep your hair on and allow me to elaborate. I have at long last cracked the riddle concealed in the Norwell wall. You solved the riddle that no one else ever managed to solve? Really, Randy? I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, Angie. I just wanted to see the look on your face as I unveiled everything at once. Norwell was a hot topic when it was first discovered, but since then it's become a mere tourist attraction. Stansbury could have just faded into obscurity without anyone noticing, but not now, not with this. You mean because you've deciphered this message? Hold on, a discovery as great as this deserves a far more elaborate introduction. Norwell is a giant and ancient wall, and it's sitting right here on our doorstep, just on the outskirts of Stansbury. It was found about 30 years ago, while they were clearing the forest to make room for the new houses. When it was first announced, all sorts of experts flooded in to try to decipher the ancient script on the wall. But the thing is, nobody succeeded. Not one of them worked it out. They tried and failed, and then everyone forgot. Why does such a massive wall stand there? What message does it hold? Nobody knew until now. Because you've solved it. How on earth? What does it say then? That is something I'd like to explain at the site itself. Come with me, my friends, to the Norwell Ball. Wait, what? You want to go there now? Shh, keep it down, Ash. Let's just slip out quickly. There's something in this room. There's a puzzle in here somewhere. There it is. Oh, so you finally found it. How does it feel to walk right into my puzzle trap? But first, it looks as if some pranksters have rearranged the totem blocks. There should be 4 columns, arranged like a staircase, as shown in the picture in the top right. Each column should have a totem head on top in the order yellow, blue, green, red. Can you help restore these magnificent columns so that you can never hit the top block in a column? Oh, yeah, okay. Not how that works. Oh. I'm so dumb. Do we hit this one? I think... Wrong way. There we go.
Here goes.
Good job, Layton.
Puzzles can be quite fun.
Why do you have things like this in your room anyway? Where's your imagination, Hash? Great archaeologists have this kind of stuff all over the place. I think you're missing the point, dear. Not that. Yeah, there's another puzzle somewhere in here. I think. Step ladder. Do you need to have the step ladder? Naturally, how else would I be able to reach the top of the wall? That's the trouble with using your wall as a notebook, Randy. This one. Books on archaeology. Don't tell me I've finally piqued your interest in ancient culture, Sash. In archaeology, not so you are, but I still love you. There. How nice of you to take an interest in my perfectly hidden puzzle, Hash. And you say you don't like puzzles. Let me guess, you're going to force me to solve it. Now don't be like that. Finders keepers, that's how it works. Archaeological feat. An archaeologist uncovered 6 artifacts at this dig site, at the points marked A to F. Unfortunately, in the heat of discovery, he completely forgot to make a note of where each artifact was found. On the plus side, he did at least have a record of the order in which they were found. He had necklace, dish, axe, sword, and woodlock. So, which ones just found? Jug. I think. Wait. It would be so much help if I could, you know, write on the fucking thing. What? Can't fucking tell. I genuinely can't fucking tell. Oh my god, let me fucking...
Here goes.
Yeah.
Puzzles can be quite fun.
Well, how did I do? Brilliant, pure brilliance, Ash. But this is why we're the best of chums, eh? Where do you keep bringing on, all these puzzles from, Andy? Well, I could tell you. But where's the fun in that? Shimmerland's unusual lens makes unremarkable scenes wave and shimmer like magic. To know well, the rows of symbols that Randall revealed to us so dramatically are apparently the secret message of Dorwell, which she has decrypted. How on earth did Randall manage to decipher text that defeated all the archaeology experts? Anyway, it seems that it was all thanks to the message on the Norwell wall that Randall found the Mask of Chaos. He says he'll explain more once we're standing in front of the wall itself. Evening descends. We must have lost track of time in the tent, for when we left the sun had long since set. If the letter we received this morning was no hoax, the next miracle should take place outside Monstaton Gallery. We can expect it to cause another stir among the crowds. Looking around, I see nothing to suggest that the Stellar Circus performers are heading to the plaza. I'm fairly certain now they are not in cahoots with the masked gentlemen. Miracle hunters. By the time we arrived at the plaza, the crowds had already gathered. They looked on with eager eyes, chattering among themselves. Many of them thrill seekers, no doubt. Angela was present, having received a letter similar to ours. I have a sneaking suspicion that the masked gentleman is targeting the wealthy citizens of Monte d'Or, those who have invested most in its economy. But for what purpose? The levitation miracle. Once again, the masked gentleman put on an extravagant show. Moments after he appeared, onlookers were lifted off the ground and floated up into the sky, apparently unaffected by gravity. The villain then announced that his next miracle would be staged in Tingley Town. He claims that the city is cursed and that the only way to save it is to obtain a powerful artifact mentioned in Mutilicious ancient histories, the Mask of Order. Angela seems to believe him. I remain dubious. Dolston apprehended. The moment the gentleman departed the scene, Sheffield stormed the plaza with a platoon of men and, to my great surprise, arrested Dolston. The chief inspector's accusation was that Dolston has long harbored feelings for Angela. Now, whether that claim is true or not, and I have no reason to believe it to be so, it hardly seems sufficient grounds for arrest. The interrogation will be held tomorrow morning. I hope the police come to their senses by then. We're out. My father's none the wiser. Norwell is in the woods, isn't it? It's going to be really dark once we get past Old Market. We should take torches. Oh, we'll be fine. The stars are out, and we're not going deep into the forest. If you say so. Come on then, to Norwell. Where are you three slinging off to in the dark then? Why, we're going on a pioneering expedition of great significance to the future of archaeology. Want to come? I'd have loved to, if you'd asked me 10 years ago. You a lot of fun on your little adventure. How dull. Just as I was about to reveal my brilliant deductions too. Enjoy being a smart aleck while you can, Ascot. We'll soon find out which of us can actually make something of his life. I already have made something of my life. You might get your name on some hotel, but I'll be in the history books. I'll give it a rest, you two. I'm sorry, Dalston. Please don't mind Randall. We were just going anyway. You lot are a real bunch of kids. How long are you going to play all this best friends forever rubbish? Sour grapes, Dalston? Forget hotels. You can make a fortune brewing your own vinegar. Well, now, should you three really be wandering around at this time of night? Good evening, ma'am. Are you also out enjoying a lovely nighttime stroll? I was just taking some of our sweet corn to the neighbors. Sadly, the creepy crawlies seem to love it too. Look, they've chewed holes all the way through this cob. It's another one of these. The red and blue ladybug friends seem to have lost each other on another corn cob. This time, they not only have kernels blocking their way, but they must also find a way through tiny tunnels that go right through the cob and come out the other side. Here's the blue one. Not what I want to do at all. It's kind of annoying to control. I just want to round up back here. No. What? This might be it.
Listen to this, Herschel. Every puzzle has an answer.
It's warm now, but the nights have started to get chilly. Don't stay out too late, children. No, we won't. Hello? Is that young Master Randall? What would your father say if he found you out here at this time? Oh, we'll be heading home soon, Lionel. Don't worry. I just thought I'd come by and say hello. Oh, bless you did you? Well, since you're here, how about a good puzzle, eh? The carpenter has received a shipment of 10 large blocks. He knows there's a mixture of two kinds of blocks, light and heavy. Unfortunately, he doesn't know how many there are of each, and you can't tell which are light and which are heavy without looking at one by one and comparing them. For his current project, the carpenter is only looking for one light block. What is the maximum number of blocks you might need to lift until he finds the right one? There'll just be one, right? A maximum.
Listen to this, Herschel.
So apparently
Every
Layton's
puzzle has an
parents
answer.
have puzzles. At least I think it's in his house. So probably his parents. It's a good one, isn't it? Not bad. A tad easy, perhaps. Well, we should be going now. Would you excuse us? Yes, I hope Ashley doesn't get into trouble for keeping the little lady and the young squire out so late. In point of fact, Lionel, my father doesn't know we're out. If you had climbed out of the window, you won't tell him, will you? Grab off it! How often do you think your dad comes to have a chat with the likes of me? Just be careful, alright? We will. Thank you, Lionel. No. Oh, Randall and Angela, is it? Hello, Mr. Layton. I thought Ursula was going to spend the evening at your house, Randall. You didn't say he was bringing you here. Oh, no, it wasn't planned. We were just in town. We decided to drop in for a minute. I see. Well, it's kind of you to come in and say hello. Ursul's tired of my puzzles, but maybe I can persuade you to try out this old teaser of mine. Clear-cut contrasts. This classroom is equipped with a fancy black and white puzzle board. When you touch any square section on the board, its color changes between black and white. At the moment, there's more white than black. Can you change that by touching the board just once? Which square should you touch? More white than black. I mean, anything changes that. Does that count?
How exciting!
Yes, it does.
Just leave it to me.
Good work, lad. Well, thank you for remembering me. It's nice to have a receptive audience for once. I wish my father were more like you. He doesn't understand the fun of solving puzzles, cracking codes, finding things. I don't think he even knows what fun is. All he ever talked about is the value of hard work. That's just his way of caring for you. He wants to pass on the important lessons in life. Maybe. What are you doing? What are we doing here, Ash? Can we get a move on and go to Norwell? Oh, sorry. I just walked in without thinking. I didn't need to go inside of his room. Good evening, Mrs. Layton. I hope we're not intruding. Oh no, it's always lovely to see you. Randall, and you too, Angela dear. Do make yourselves comfortable. If Herschel had told me you were coming, I'd have made a pot of tea ready, but... Please, don't worry, Mrs. Layton. We'll be off again in a minute. Well, can I fetch you a glass of cordial or biscuit? Oh, I know, have it a quick puzzle while you wait. I've been embroidering the cushion green and yellow, but it's not lively enough. I want to add two red squares at to each of the four yellow areas. But I don't want more than one red square in any given row, column, or diagonal. Trust me, it'll look nicer. I've stitched already. Can you help me work out the other six? Okay. So that's diagonal. I think that works.
Here is the answer.
Yeah.
There is no puzzle without a solution.
Well, Mrs. Layton, do you always come up with puzzles on the spot when you have unexpected guests? I'm sorry it wasn't much. If I had a bit more time, I could offer you a much better one and a slice of cake. Don't say that, Mrs. Layton. You'll never get rid of him. It really is quite late. Don't worry, dear. It's always nice to have Herschel's friends around. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do the toy robots. At least not right now. But I will do the shop, because I like the shop minigame. Hmm. Does that work? Yo. Why was this one so much easier than the last one? Alright. Sorry about that. Detour. Oh, there. What on the dauntless are you doing out at this time? You're not up to any mischief, are you? I'm out on a short expedition to satisfy intellectual appetite. If that's what you mean. Well, how would you like to feed your grey matter with this? God. Flowery footpath. Flowery? Jerona! The tiles on this street are rather faded. Can you help out and replace them with some fresh tiles? The tiles are already stuck together into several larger pieces. The pattern is the same as the old one, but it doesn't have to be oriented the same way. Oh, and you can rotate each section. My god. My god. No, you don't fit in there. There we go.
Listen to this, Herschel. Every puzzle has an answer.
Young people are so clever these days. So tell me, what are you giving around like mice for? Creeping? Why do you say that? We were just strolling along. Ah, you can't fool me. Of course you're going off exploring without your father's permission, aren't you? Well, technically, yes. Please don't tell him. He'd just worry if he knew. Here we are. Within this forest lies the object of today's enterprise. The ancient Norwell Wall. Yes, we know. We live here too, remember? Good grief, spares the melodrama around here. Everyone in Stansbury knows that. Cripes, you too. You have no soul. You have to build the mood on these trips, motivate the troops, so to speak. Now let's proceed. With enthusiasm, please. Paul tells me they used to sell the souvenirs here. Why did they close? No more than a run-down heap now, Hirsch. Still, it's not so bad. I'd rather avoid this place if I were alone at night. Ugh, we're out of luck. The gate's locked. Then climb over it, you dumbass. That's probably to keep out shady types like Randy. What are we going to do? Worry not, my friends. You have only to look closely to see that this gate is locked by a puzzle. Solve it and you're through. Padlock the gate. The gate is secured by a sturdy padlock with an unusual code. To open the lock, Layton and Randall need to rearrange the 9 panels so that every vertical, horizontal, and diagonal set of 3 numbers adds up to the same sum. It may look possible there are more numbers on the back of the panels. Flip the panels under the code and help our friends unlock the padlock.
Leave this to me. I'm sure of it.
Yes, we're in.
Terrific, Quentin. You really did it.
I must say I'm impressed. You have a natural talent for lockpicking. Hang on a sec, you're making me sound like a common thief now.
Come now, come on, let's go.
For that... Puzzle. Huh, somebody must have left a puzzle out here. Wrong, somebody hid it there. Purposefully. It was you, wasn't it? There are 6 huge holes in this dig site. It's a bit dangerous for people to be working with these big holes around, so you want to use a single length of rope to cordon off all the holes from A to F. Stakes have been placed around across the site. Tie the rope around the stake so that it runs from the starting stake to the finishing stake and encloses each hole, while using as little rope as possible. Oh, and no diagonals or doubling back between stakes.
I'm not certain.
I missed something. I missed part of it.
Well, I'm hardly surprised.
I missed the C.
I think this may be it.
Looks as if I got it.
Good on you, Hash. Easy when you know how, isn't it? Randall, please don't litter the village with puzzles. It's bad for the environment. And me. The Noel wall is just up this path. It is a bit dark, isn't it?
Andy, do you really think it's a good idea to be going into the forest at this time?
It'll be fine. We can just follow the path for the tourists. See, there's even a helpful sign there. That sign looks as if it's seen better days. The roots dangling down that rock face look climbable. That's what Dalston said before he fell and bruised his ego.
Next time we race up it, I'm going to win.
Ah, that spindly tree. I can't recall the technical term. My, how the Spindlicus has grown since last I saw it.
Oh, for goodness sake, grow up, the tree has.
Golly, you aren't kidding. This sign is in a really sorry state.
I'd be amazed if tourists could find the place at all.
Let's try to fix the sign for the next mortal that come by. How does this go then? All the tiles on the signpost fell off, and Herschel and his friends won't continue without fixing it. Help them out by moving and rotating the tiles to fix the sign.
I think this may be it.
Let's go. Why is it just
Looks
a
as if I
finger?
got it.
Why is it just a point? Why is it just pointing? And there we go. I wonder why it was on the ground like that. Though it didn't look so old that it would fall apart spontaneously. Well, I might have brushed past it last time I was here.
Honestly, Randy, couldn't you have put it back together at the time?
Wait, what's that? Hold on, where are you going?
Randy, it's dark. Watch you don't trip.
Fucking dumbass. Wait, I just wanna... There. No new Layton's journal? Collectible. Being here reminds me that Stansbury truly is in the middle of nowhere. All the better to stumble upon some rare undiscovered species.
Fine, but let's just hope we don't stumble upon any creepy crawlies.
Just look at the ground. There are footprints everywhere. Whoa, I can't even make out how many sets there are. We should stay on our toes. Whoever these tracks belong to might be up to no good.
Stop trying to make it sound sinister, Randy. Surely they were just made by a group of tourists?
Maybe. Or maybe not. On one of my other great expeditions, I remember seeing some mysterious footprints by a bridge. You'd always stop to find out how many potential villainous foes you're dealing with, Hirsch. Hirsch, work out how I did it back then. Here's a bridge at the side of the river. The ground's all muddy, so you can see the footprints left by all the people who've been here recently. None of them seems to have had the same footwear. So can you tell when people cross the bridge? That's not a clue. Right. There.
Here goes. Puzzles can be quite fun.
See, you may feign disinterest, but you're actually pretty decent at solving puzzles. I'm not really. It was just luck.
I'm sorry, Herschel. I'm afraid Randy has puzzles on the brain.
What's wrong with that? The world is full of puzzles just asking to be solved. And the next one's the Norwell Wall.
There it is.
The Wall of Norwell.
What does it all mean, Randall?
I don't have it all quite worked out yet, but I have decoded some of the glyphs, and I'm certain that this entire wall is one big map. Have a look, Herschel. Tell me you see it.
A map to where?
That's the question, isn't it? But the greater question is, Herschel, do you like puzzles?
No. I've been trying to tell you this, Randall. I didn't mean to press on it. Randall, if you're right about this, it's a radical step forward for archaeology. And yet the pattern's pretty obvious once you spot it. Oh, now I think of it, maybe it's easier if you look at this. What is it? It's a transcription of one section of the symbols. Look closely, Hirsch. Where have you seen a pattern like that recently? I've seen something like this before. Oh, the fossil Mr. Collins had us reconstruct. That's what you're talking about, isn't it? Precisely. It's the same basic principle. Cut your model into squares and muddle them up. Bingo, you have a puzzle. It's so simple that none of the experts even thought to try. Incredible. That's incredible, Randall. You haven't seen anything yet. Just wait until you solve the puzzle. Why, what's going to happen? Now. You'll see when you cracked it. Noel's secret. Here's a copy of the characters transcribed on the wall, torn up into 16 squares and arranged in the same way with the pieces of paper so that they form a 4x4 square. However, you can only move the... I did it.
I think this may be it. Looks as if I got it.
Are you sure? Excellent. Excellent, Hirsch. You're not my best friend for nothing. The point is that this whole wall is one giant map, pointing to a particular spot. Really? It doesn't look detailed enough to be useful as a map. Don't you see? The map underneath the star chart exactly matches the terrain beyond the hills. I followed this map over the hills, all the way to its destination, and dug. And that, my fellow adventurers, is where I found the mask.
You dug it up? Does that mean you went off to some remote place on your own, Randy? You promised you wouldn't do anything dangerous.
Don't be cross, Angie. Have a look at this. What is it? I copied this page out of Rutledge's Ancient Histories. Look, the symbol on the mask is exactly the same as in the book. This has to be it. The Mask of Chaos. It's a shame I couldn't find its twin, the other mask that Rutledge wrote about, but... Are you sure you're not getting carried away? The symbol could just be a coincidence. Perhaps, but that's not all. The box holding the mask also contained a stone tablet. And that tablet offered its own amazing revelation. Here's another revelation. This is getting a bit much.
Yes, indeed.
Honestly, this is the best part. The mask is much more than a priceless artifact. It's also a key. It's the key that will guide us to the treasure of the ancients.
What? That again? You really believe this incredible treasure trove has just been lying around for centuries?
No, absolutely. Having studied the mask, I'm quite convinced. This artifact belongs to a civilization far more ancient than anything in recorded history. Not only that, but I believe these people possessed knowledge and technology far greater than our own. The treasure we're looking for is not just some precious trinket, it's the legacy of an entire civilization. Here, look at this. This is the secret cipher that was written on the tablet, the cipher I've cracked. The ancient people used it to leave messages for posterity. If you know the cipher, it's clear that these engravings on the inside of the mask are also a map. And where does it lead? A legendary place that has ever eluded explorers and archaeologists. Fabled Akbadane. Akbadane. Akbadane? We have to go, Herschel. You have to come with me to Akbadane.
No, you can't. It's too dangerous. I won't let you go, Randy.
Oh, you won't let me? Just how do you plan to stop me? I still have free will, don't I?
Randy, you complete clod. You're so self-centered, sometimes I don't even... I've had enough.
Hey, what are you doing? Oh crap, she's run off with the mask. Dash it all, she doesn't appreciate how valuable that thing is. Come on, Herschel, we have to find her. Oh, right. What the fuck just happened? It's massive. My head starts to spin looking about it. And nobody knows who built it. Doesn't it get your heart racing? There we go. Angela! Where are you? I can't see her anywhere. We'll just have to keep looking. Your boy's looking for Angela. I saw the fly just pass just now. But not literally, of course. Aha! She must have gone down Pebble Lane then. No, you don't suppose she's gone to Memory and Knoll, do you? How do I know it would all end in tears? Well, go on then. Go find her. Down here? No. Oh.
Angela! Angela, come on now. Give me the mask. You're acting like a... There now. There's no need to cry. Everything will be fine. Just trust me. Huh?
You sound just like my brother. Before he left. And he never came back, Randall.
I know I said I wouldn't do anything dangerous, but I need that mask, Angela. I'm sorry about what happened to your brother, but I'm not him.
Randall, can we just drop this for now?
No, Herschel, we can't. Look, Angela, I know this is hard for you, but please.
Please what? Please let you go and endanger yourself while I just sit here and wait for you to never come back?
I will come back. I promise. I have to do this, Angela. I can't just live in my father's shadow my entire life. I need this, and I need your help to do it.
Randall.
It's all right, Miss Angela. Master Randall will return. I know it.
Oh, Henry. You startled me. I didn't know you were there.
Hey, man.
You needn't worry, Miss Angela. Master Randall said this would be his last expedition. Isn't that right?
Yes?
Did you really say that, Randall?
Of course.
Sure,
This will
buddy.
be my last and greatest trip into the ruins.
Sure, buddy.
Angela, please.
All right. As long as you promise not to do anything dangerous or stupid.
Nothing dangerous. And Herschel here will make sure I don't do anything stupid.
I need to go home. I'm exhausted. Please, be careful.
Always. Henry, would you mind escorting Angela home?
Not at all.
So, Herschel, we're going to unearth the most important archaeological find in history. Aren't you excited? Let's go back to my place and make sure we have enough supplies.
All right. I do hope you intend to keep your promise, Randall.
Moonlit rendezvous. Tinned lunch. The latest fast food innovation. Lunch in a tin. The menu changes daily too. Wowie! Oh shit. Norwell at night. Going to Norwell at night is a bit undertaking than I thought. Maybe they don't expect visitors to the wall at this hour, because the gate to the forest was locked, and there was no lighting on the path. By moonlight, Norwell is quite an eerie place. That huge wall looming over you, those strange archaic symbols. Has Randall really deciphered this message from the distant past? I wonder what it says. Angela runs off. When Randall cracked the puzzle of Norwell, he discovered that the wall is engraved with a set of directions leading to a certain location. It was there that he found the Mask of Chaos. He went on to explain, in typical Randall style, that the mask is the key to finding the legendary Akbadain ruins. Apparently, that was the last straw for Angela, though. She snatched the mask from Randall's hands and stormed off in a huff. I hope we can find her. Angela's tears. Hey, that's the name of the chapter. We found Angela sitting on Memory Knoll, holding the mask to her chest and sobbing. Randall's wild talk about exploring the ruins had reminded her of her older brother, who went missing on an archaeological expedition. Still, neither Angela's tears nor my arguments seemed to have any impact on Randall. He's just as determined as ever to go exploring. With Henry's help and a promise not to do anything dangerous, he eventually convinced Angela to let him go. But I'm not sure I'm happy with all this. Moonlit rendezvous. Two young lovers meet under the beautiful starlit sky. A snapshot in time of a bittersweet adolescence.
Where on earth is he? I'm sure he said to meet here.
Hey, Angie. Sorry I'm late. I was discussing some archaic pictograms with Henry.
Honestly, you were the one who asked me to come and meet you.
I said I'm sorry. Come on, Angie. I'll make it up to you.
That's what you say every time. So what were you and Henry talking about that was so fascinating? Let me guess, the Azran civilization again?
Spot on. And you know, I was just telling Henry about my latest progress when I realized something. Why does Azran keep getting brought up? It's the next game, not this one. What if there's some connection between the Azran and our very own ancient ruin at Noel?
Noel? But no one knows what the symbols on the Noel wall mean, do they?
No, nobody could decipher it. But I reckon you'd only have to find one similar symbol in other sources and... What have I done now?
You just look so passionate when you talk about your research, as if there's nothing in the world you'd rather do.
But there isn't. Archaeology tells the story of our past. It defines our identity, the very basis of human existence.
I suppose.
I'm going to work like an ox to become a respected archaeologist, and after that, maybe you and I can, well...
We can what?
No, nothing. I think I'll keep that to myself until I've uncovered some ancient priceless treasure.
Hey, if it's something you want me to do, you're going to have to tell me.
What's the fun in that? I like keeping you on your toes.
It's getting chilly. Let's go in and have a cup of tea. All right, Randy. Whatever you say, lead on.
Water, food, torch, compass. I think that's everything. Are you ready, Hash? I've been ready for ages, Randall. Master Randall, I've brought some tea. Thank you, Henry. By the way, I'm grateful for what you did earlier. It was nothing. I'm glad I could be of assistance. You've worked so long and hard to fulfill this dream. I felt I had to do something. Thank you, Henry. I mean it. It was no trouble. Hush, did I tell you that Henry's been helping me with my research? I'd never have got this far without his help. Is that right? So, Henry, are you coming with us to explore the ruins? Unfortunately, no. I must remain here to perform my household duties. You must know how busy Henry is. My father is a demanding man, and he's taking a liking to Henry. If Henry were to go with us, my father would uncover the plan straight away and stop us. I hadn't thought of that. So, it looks as if we're all set. You should probably go home and get some sleep, Herschel. Tomorrow, we set out to conquer the Akbadane ruins. This could be the biggest find of the century, my friend. That would be something. But I stopped Randall that night. He might still be with us now. If only I had listened to Angie. Why isn't that... Why no sound? Yeah. Alright, well, I will see you all next time. We will go back to the present. See what the fuck that's all about. What was Dulcin and the Mask of the Men and all that. See you all next time. Bye-bye!